1 second. We are waiting for people to join. Thank you. Hello, Blue Square. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Let's see. Blue Square, I'm putting you on my good student list already. Thank you, Blue Square, for being nice. I appreciate that. Now, can you hear me? Can you see me? I need to know before I begin. Thank you. Let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Test, test. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, great. There we go. Who? Cat in the Box comments the old fossil's drinking from a sippy cup. Okay. I am not an old fossil, number one. And number two, I am not drinking from a sippy cup. This is a water bottle, and it's a very normal one. I am not late. I am on exactly when I wanted to come on. So anyone who says I'm late, you're going to be asked to leave my live. Thank you. Who sent that high five? Julie, thank you for the high five. Thank you, Julie. See, that is a gift I appreciate because it doesn't go on my head and it does not cover my chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now, we are going to go over the rules of this live before we begin, okay? It is not winter break. Winter break begins tomorrow after school. Now, rule number one. Thank you, Zane, for the high five. That is a gift I appreciate. Rule number one of my live. This is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number two of my live. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule number three of my live. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. So larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number four of my live, the most important one. You are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head like the cat ears or covers my chat like the cat in the box. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do the live, and anyone who does that, you're getting banned. You're getting put on the banned student list, and trust me, you don't want to get banned. Thank you. Let's begin with this live. Thank you all for following my rules. Thank you. Let's see. Look, I want to see nice comments. I want everyone right now to leave one nice comment about school. Let's see here. Cuenta comments, I hate school. Why are you in my live then if you hate school? Get the 6-7s off my screen, Bentley and Aviator. Why are you in my live if you don't like school? In this live, we discuss how much school has benefited us. We talk about how much we love school. You should not be here if you do not love school. It is that simple. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Get that reindeer off my screen right now, Dylan. I do not act like that when I am live. That is not how I act. Get that off of me. I look nothing like that. I am not huffing and puffing like that reindeer while I'm live. How dare you accuse me of looking like that? Dylan, you're on the bad student list. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I do not look like that reindeer. I'm not huffing and puffing, just to make that very clear. Get out of my live now if you're going to cover my chat with the gift or put a gift on my head. I am sorry, Nicole Cranfield, for that rude interruption. Now, as I was saying, get that off my screen, Alex. I just started the live. I do not need to chill out. I am very calm right now. I am very chill. Why would I need to chill out when I just started the live? Dylan, get that off my head. You're banned. Dylan, you're on the banned student list now. Get out of my live. When you put stuff on my head, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. Who's gonna listen to that stupid heart band on me? Random, get out of my live now. I do not need to chill out. Do not tell me to chill out. All three of you are banned. Alex, banned. Random, banned. And Dylan, banned. All three of you are never allowed to watch my lives again. I apologize for the interruption, Nicole. Aviator, I do not need to chill out. Get that hot cocoa off my screen. Anyone who sends any type of gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you will get banned. So, Aviator, you are now banned. That is the fourth person to be banned within 4 minutes. I will ban everyone here if I have to. You do not want to test me. I am the owner of this live. I apologize, Nicole Cranfield, for those interruptions. I mean, it's ridiculous, honestly. Thank you, Nicole Cranfield, for that $10 yellow super chat. Nicole, that $10 yellow super chat, that is the #1 large super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is way for me to honor the #1 large super chat of every live, and it is you, Nicole. So you're going to go on here. Thank you. I appreciate that. You'll be name number 293 on the honor roll. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Nicole says, hi, Tyler. I hope Santa brings you a new book for Christmas, and I hope Bella gets banned too because she keeps calling you a giant with a beanstalk. I am not a giant, okay? I am only 5 feet and 8 inches tall. I am not a giant. Don't call me that. Thank you, Nicole, for sticking up to me, sticking up for me. And Bella, you're on the bad student list. I want you out of my live. You are not allowed to call me names like that. That is disrespectful. That is juvenile. All right? How about you act like a grown-up? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Onyx, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Onyx. Onyx says school is life. Exactly, Onyx. That is what I'm saying. School is life. School is my life. There is nothing more amazing than school, and I know everyone in this live knows that. Everyone in this live agrees with me when I say school is life. So, Onyx, you're going on my good student list. Those are the kinds of comments I want to see in my live. Thank you. I appreciate that. School is life. William comments, Megamind loves spitting. Do I look like Megamind? No, I don't. I am not bald. I am not blue. I do not have a large forehead. Why would I look like Megamind? And I do not spit when I speak, to make that very clear. You do not see any spit coming out of my mouth, do you? No, you don't. Where's my brush? Unbelievable. My hair's all over the place. Here we go. It's ridiculous. Much better. The cold makes it all frizzy, and it goes everywhere when it's cold out. That's why I hate winter. There we go. Much better. Thank you. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. M Trillion, thank you for the super chat. M Trillion says, you are 67% insane. You Karen, and school is dumb. I am not insane. Do I look like someone who's insane? No, I don't, buddy, so you can shut up and leave. I am not a Karen, and school is not dumb. I am the teacher's pet, and I know that school is the best thing to ever exist, and if you disagree with me, you can leave my live, Trillion. You're on the bad student list. I want you out. You do not talk to me like that. Ripley, thank you for the super chat. Ripley says, school is not life. Well, Ripley, I hate to break it to you, but school is life. If school is not your life, then you're a crazy person and you need to leave my life. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist, so you're on the bad student list, Ripley. Trust me, everyone in my live agrees with me when I say school is the most amazing thing ever, so you can shut up and leave. Now, we're going over the rules of this live again. This is ridiculous. Thank you, Dylan, for that clapping seal. I appreciate that. Jay Free, thank you for the super chat. Jay Free says, look up Bling Bling Boy. You look like him. Oh, I know who that is. People have called me that before. You can shut up and leave my live. I do not look like Bling Bling Boy. That is not funny. Rule #1 of my live, this is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school, and you are not allowed to insult me. Rule #2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule #3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me, because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I do not want to see a rude comment on my screen for multiple minutes. And finally, rule #4 of my live, the most important one. You are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do a live, and when you send a gift that goes on my head, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. That is why I am banning anyone and everyone who sends a gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. We've already banned 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and I will ban anyone else who does it. Thank you. Goofy, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Goofy. Goofy says, school is not amazing, Karen. You're legit acting tough. Okay. School is amazing, number one. Number two, I'm not a Karen. And number three, I'm not acting tough. I am tough, okay? So you can shut up and leave my live. Goofy, you're on the banned student list. I want you out of my live. You're never allowed to watch me again. Get out now. You will not say rude things about school like that. You will not say rude things about me like that. I am the owner of this live, and you will treat me with the respect I deserve. Thank you. Lexi, thank you for the $20 orange super chat. Thank you, Lexi. Shout out to you. Lexi sent a $20 orange super chat. That is the number one large super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, Lexi's name and Lexi's name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one large super chat of every live, and it is Lexi. So thank you, Lexi. I appreciate that. You're going to be named number 293 on the honor roll. Thank you so much for that insane $20 orange super chat. Thank you. That is wild. Lexi says, hi there, Tyler. It's great to see you, my dude. I missed you last night. I missed going live, too. But you know what I did last night? I spent all of last night studying and doing homework because you know what happens in the next few days? Winter break. Winter break is coming. I think tomorrow, that's when winter break starts. So I'm really upset. I'm going to cry. But I spent all weekend doing schoolwork because I'm so sad about winter break. But anyways, thank you, Lexi. You're going to go on my super good student list. Thank you for not leaving any really rude or disrespectful comments. I appreciate that. Thank you. Goofy, thank you for the super chat. Goofy says, no, make me leave, tough boy. Okay. I am the owner of this live. So if I tell you to leave, then you shut up and you leave. And I am telling you right now to leave. Now. Who do you think you are disrespecting me in my own life? You are the one. No, I am the one who's allowing you to be here. So if I decide to rescind that, then you are no longer allowed to be here. Muck comments, I'm behind you. Yeah, you're not behind me. You can leave my live. I don't like liars. Get out now. Who just said someone is mad? Who said that? Bucket Noob comments, someone is mad. Yeah. Why would I be mad? Let's think here. Why am I mad? Maybe it's because people here think it's funny to insult me, to say rude things about school, to make fun of school, to make fun of homework, to make fun of their teachers. Yeah, that's why I'm mad. Maybe if you want me to be nice, then you should try being nice to me. It's not that difficult, is it? The sister says chill, bro. I am chill right now. I am very chill right now. If you think I'm not chill, then obviously you have not seen my other lives. I am chill. You do not want to see me not chill. Now, I don't care. We're going over the rules of this live again because some people don't understand rule number one. Rule number one, you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here, and you are not allowed to insult me. Half of the people here are violating rule number one. Rule number two of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule number three of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like Lexi did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number four of my live, the most important one, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head like the cat ears or covers my chat like the cat in the box. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do the live, and when you send a gift that goes on my head like the cat ears, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. That is why I am banning anyone and everyone who does that. So far, we have banned 5 people from my live for sending a gift that goes on my head or covers my chat. I will ban everyone here if I have to. You will not beat me. I'm the owner of this live. All right. I do what I want here. I'm the owner. You will not disrespect me. Alexis, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Alexis, and thank you for not leaving a rude comment. That is what I want to see. Lexi, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Lexi, you sent the number one largest and the second largest super chat of the whole live. Thank you, Lexi. Lexi says, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go get something to eat. Enjoy, Lexi. You better eat something that is school. Get that off my screen right now, Answer. Get out of my live. I do not need to chill out. Look at how calm I am. That stupid hot cocoa is a way for you to tell me to chill out. I am chill. I do not need to chill out. Get out of my live. Anyone who says that hot cocoa, you're banned. So, Ander, You are now banned and never allowed to watch me again, so you can get out. Thank you, Ander. I appreciate that. Like, honestly, why do you join my live if you're just going to be disrespectful towards me? Why? I'm the owner of this live, and in this live, we discuss school. Why are you here if you don't want to discuss school? There's no reason to be here if you don't like school. Trillion, think of the super chat. And Trillion says, stop yapping, Karen. Okay. I am not yapping. What I am doing is called giving you... I am providing valuable information. I am not yapping. There is a very clear difference. And I'm not a Karen, so shut up. Purple, think of the super chat. Thank you, Purple. Purple says... What is that? Are you trying to say chopped? Alex, get out of my live now. I am calm. I am literally calm right now. I am speaking my normal voice. Get out of my live. You do not tell me to chill out. Anyone who tells me to chill out with that hot cocoa, you are banned. Alex, I banned you already. I banned you multiple times. Okay? I am the owner of this live, and you will listen to me, or I'm going to tell your teacher that you are being rude and obnoxious online to me. And I guarantee you don't want your teacher to find out about that, so you better shut up and leave. Thank you, Ander, for the Sunday. See, those are gifts I appreciate. Mia and Dr. Bro, thank you for the 100. See, I appreciate these ones because they don't go on my head and they don't cover my chat. So thank you for not violating my rules. I appreciate that. Thank you. Kristen comments, chill out. Why is everyone commenting chill? Laya comments chill. Somali comments chill. Brenda comments chill. I am chill. I am literally chill right now. It's not my fault that people are in here disrespecting me and cyberbullying me, okay? And I'm not even that upset. I'm very calm right now. So if you think I'm not calm, you can leave. I don't want you here. Thank you. How dare you, honestly? How dare you talk to me like that? Stop telling me to chill. Who said that? Hanny comments, bro, you need a job. I do not want or need a job. Do not use that kind of foul language around me. The job word is not allowed in this live. That word offends me. You can leave. I do not want or need a job. Get out now. Dick, honestly, you know what? Rule number 1 of my live, I don't care, I'm doing it again. Rule number 1 of my live, the second most important one. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here, and you're not allowed to insult me. Rule number 2 in my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 in my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me, because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 in my live, the most important one, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The ones that cover my chat ruin my live, because I'm here to read the comments, and the ones that go on my head disrupt the live because they make me look like an idiot. I am banning anyone and everyone who does that, so thank you. Let's just move on. I just wanted to do a quick reminder of the rules because I'm seeing a lot of rude comments. CM, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, CM, for not leaving a rude comment. I appreciate that. Thank you. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Nicole. It's the third largest one of the whole live. Thank you. Nicole says, someone named Koi Job commented, why is the giant yapping? He needs to touch clouds and stop scaring people. I don't like the J word. Okay. I am not a giant. I am not yapping, okay? I can't even touch the ceiling right now. So how can I touch the clouds? Get out of my live. And yeah, thank you, Nicole Cranfield. No one likes the J word. No one here should be using the J-O-B word in this live. It is disrespectful. It is not funny. Thank you, Nicole. Koi Job's already on the bad student list, don't you worry. CM, thank you for the super chat again. Thank you. CM says, hi, I'm a big fan. Thank you, CM. I appreciate that. You're going to go on my good student list. Thank you for actually leaving a nice comment. Okay. Anyone who uses the J-O-B word, you're going to be asked to leave. Owen says job, leave. Ethan says job, leave. Dazzle says job, leave. Jason Cooper, think of the super chat. Jason Cooper says, get a job. Why would you send a super chat just to tell me to get a job? That is not funny. That is disrespectful, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I do not want or need a job. You need a job. Get out of my live now. If you can comment that on my live, then you can go out and get a job. Jason, you're banned. I want you out of my live. Why are you sending a super chat to tell me to get a job? That's not funny. Testing, thank you for the super chat. Testing says, hi, Koi Dog. Sorry for trolling you last live. You know what? I appreciate your apology, Testing. I'm going to cross your name out of the banned student list. Thank you, Testing. I'll put you on the good student list. See? I can be nice. I can forgive people, okay? So how about you shut up? Not you, Testing, but in general. People need to shut up. I can be very nice. M Trillion, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, M Trillion. M Trillion says, stop yapping, get a job. Enough! I do not want or need a job. I am not yapping. Stop telling me to get a job. That is not funny. That is obnoxious. Like, what you're doing is called cyberbullying, and it's not allowed. Master Varun, thank you for the 3-month subscription. That's crazy. Thank you. Master Varun says, hey, Nicole and Tyler, I will have surgery on January 9th. Also, can you put CJ on the bad list because he put a rude picture as his profile? I'm putting CJ on the bad student list right now. And Varun, I wish you luck on that. I hope that all goes well. That sounds very scary, but I'm sure you'll do great in it, Varun. You're going on my good student list. Thank you, Varun, for actually leaving a nice comment. Just think that once you're out of surgery, you can get back to doing mathematics problems. That's what you should do. See, that's mathematics will get you out of anything. Jason, thank you for the super chat, Jason. Jason says, get a job, chill out, yapper. I do not want or need a job, and I am not yapping. Anyone who thinks I'm yapping, you can leave my live. And I am chill. I am calm. Thank you for the laughing disco. I appreciate that. Thank you, Get Oily, for the laughing disco, too. See? Those are gifts I appreciate because they don't go in my head and they don't cover my chat. Thank you for respecting my live. Thank you for respecting the rules of my live. Maya comments, bro's having a temper tantrum. Why am I having a temper tantrum? Does it look like I'm having a temper tantrum? Listen to how calm I am right now. Listen, or look at my smile. Is someone who has a temper tantrum smile? Do they smile? Do people who have temper tantrums smile? No, they don't. So shut up and leave. Honestly. Purple Ninja, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Purple. Purple says, I was absent for a week of school because 175 kids were absent at my school. They were sick with the flu. That is why I hate the flu. I hate any type of sickness. I hate anything that keeps us out of school. I think we need to get rid of the flu permanently because we need to be in school every day. I'm sorry to hear that, Purple. That sounds horrible. You're going on my good student list. I hope you survived. I hope you survived a week without school. That's like my worst nightmare. That's why I'm not looking forward to winter break. I'm terrified for winter break. Testing, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Testing. Testing says, stop telling Koi Dog to get a job. Thank you, Testing. I do not want or need a job. I don't understand why people think it's funny to tell me to get a job. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Jason. Jason says, you are not bro. Job, get one, chill out. Okay. Jason, you need to leave your band. Okay? I do not need a job, and I am literally chill. All right? No one's been violating the rules on my live recently, so I'm very calm right now. I'm very chill. So thank you, Jason. You can leave. Alex Baloney, thank you for the super chat. Alex says homework should be banned. You should be banned. Homework is the single greatest thing that humans have ever invented. Are you telling me you do not enjoy coming home from 7 hours of school and sitting down and doing hours of homework? You're telling me you don't like that? I love that. I look forward to that every single day. That is the highlight of my day. There is nothing better than doing homework, okay? Thank you, Alex. You're out. Leave my live now. Glitch, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Glitch. I appreciate that. Don't worry, Glitch. I will make sure to do that. Thank you for reminding me. However, I should not have any taxes because I'm the teacher's pet. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Jason says no. Stop. Stop disrespecting me in my live. I am the owner here, and you will treat me with respect. You will listen to me. Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud for the entire live. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, the most important rule, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The whole reason I'm live is to read your comments, so when you cover the chat, I can't do the live. And when you send a gift that goes in my head like the cat ears, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. That is why I am banning anyone and everyone who sends a gift like that. Anyone who sends a gift like that, you are banned. Now, let's move on. I just wanted to do a quick little reminder because I'm seeing a lot of rude comments, and I don't appreciate the rude comments. Ruth, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth says, my sister had COVID and the flu, and she had 4 days off of school. I hope your sister feels better, Ruth. That sounds terrible. You're going on the good student list. I hope your sister gets better soon, because that does not sound fun. I've had the flu before, and I've had COVID before. Neither of those are fun. You do not want any of them. Bass Fisher, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you. Bass Fisher comments, hi. Well, hello to you too. You're going to go on my good student list because look at that. You did not disrespect me. See, it's not that hard to join my live and say nice things to me. Now, is it? Thank you. I appreciate that. Jason, think of the super chat. Jason Cooper comments, shut up. This is my live. You do not tell me to shut up in my own live. Cheswick, think of the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Cheswick. Cheswick, that $10 yellow super chat, that is the second largest super chat of the entire live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Cheswick says, yo, it's me, Cheswick, here to ruin your life. And bro, you're right. You do need to chill a little and get back on the naughty list. Okay. I am not on the naughty list. I do not need to chill, and you are not here to ruin anything. In fact, you're banned, Cheswick. You're leaving my live. How dare you send the second largest super chat of the entire live just to say that I need to chill? I do not need to chill. You need to chill, and I want you out of my live. You will not talk to me like that, Cheswick. I want you gone. Anyone who says rude things to me like that, you will be asked to leave. If you're new here, please be sure to leave a nice comment. I'd appreciate that so much, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, that's the second largest super chat of the entire live. Thank you. Shout out to you. Nicole Cranfield says, can we all be nice to Tyler? He is not a giant. He isn't Megamind or a cat. He is a nice-looking man with nice-looking hair, and he is smarter than Einstein. You bad students are jealous of him. Thank you, Nicole. That is exactly what I want to see. I want to see nice comments like that. I want to see people defending me like that. There is no reason for you to not be nice to me. Thank you, Nicole. I wish I could pin that comment. Nicole Cranfield, you're on the super good student list as per usual. Thank you, Nicole, for treating me with respect. I appreciate that. Testing, think of the super chat. Testing says, stop bullying him. Thank you. No one should be bullying me. Totally think of the Sundays. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jill Bird, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you. Jill says, if you're going to talk about school, do it. And also, please lower your voice. I am so sorry for everyone's rude comments. I'm not trying to be rude. Well, thank you, Jill. I appreciate that you're not trying to be rude. But the people in this live, they only respond to me when I raise my voice. If I was speaking like this the whole live, then they would not respect me. Thank you, Jill. You're on the good student list. Thank you for treating me with respect. I appreciate that. You seem like a very nice student. Thank you. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Sky Wombat comments, chill out. I do not need to chill. Enough of that. I am the chillest I've ever been right now. And if you think I'm not chill, you can shut up. I don't want you here, ever. Thank you. Now, are you kidding me? Wow. Turtle Rants. Turtle Rants Official. Thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat, Turtle Rants. That $20 orange super chat that is tied for the #1 largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, and I'm pretty sure it will, because I'm ending the live in like 5 minutes, your name and Lexi's name, both of your names are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of the entire live, and right now, so both of them, so they're both going to go on here. Thank you so much, Turtle. I appreciate that. Turtle says, hi, can I get a shout out? Of course you can, Turtle Rants. Subscribe to Turtle Rants right there. They sent the #1 largest super chat of the entire live. That is insane. So shout out Turtle Rants. Make sure you subscribe to them. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is wild. Turtle, you're going on the super good student list. Thank you for not leaving rude comments, all right? When you are in my live, you are required to leave nice comments. Either leave nice comments or don't leave a comment. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Get out now. Thank you, Turtle. I appreciate that. That is crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. M Trillions, thank you for the super chat. M Trillion says, Koi Dog, stop barking like a dog. What? I am not barking like a dog. Okay, I have not went woof woof once this entire live stream. I have not gone bark bark, okay, either. So you can leave my live, M Trillion. I don't think I've ever said those words in my live before. So M Trillion, you're on the bad student list, all right? I've had it with you. Or did I ban you already? No, I didn't. All right, good. You're on the bad student list. Get out now. You don't speak to me like that, all right? We're going over the rules of this live one final time because I'm ending the live in like 5 minutes. Rule #1 of my live, this is a pro school live, okay? That means you're not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule #2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule #3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like Turtle did, you're required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule #4 of my live, the most important one, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head like the cat ears or covers my chat like the hot cocoa. The whole reason why I'm live is to read the comments. And when you cover the comments like that, I can't do a live. Get out of my live now. I will deal with you in a second. Get the video game system out of here. When you cover the comments like that, I can't read them. The whole reason why I'm live is to read the comments. So anyone who does that, you ruin my live. And when you send a gift that goes on my head, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. Anyone who does those, anyone who sends those gifts, you will get banned. So who did that one? My cats are broken, sent the gaming gifts. My cat, you're banned. Shame on you. How dare you? Thank you, my cat. I appreciate that. Thank you. But when you are in this live stream, you will treat me with respect. And when you cover my chat, you ruin my live. That is why I have rules to this live, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. Anti-fair. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Anti-fair says, you look like Jeff. Okay. I don't look like that. You can leave my live. Don't talk to me like that. Get out now. Thank you for the membership, though. I appreciate that, Anti. You're going to go on my good student list, all right? I look like Koi Dog, okay? I look like a teacher's pet. That's what I look like. Nyla, thank you for the super chat. Nyla says, I love school. Thank you, Nyla. That is what I want to see. I want to hear about everyone who loves school. So thank you, Nyla. You're going on my good student list. Thank you. See, it's not that hard to shut your mouth and be nice to me. Thank you. Thank you. Caden comments, I love school. And Ellen comments, I hate school. Like, why are you in my live if you do not like school? Why? What is the reason for you to be here if you don't like school? Honestly, there is absolutely no reason for you to be in my live if you do not like school. This is a pro school live. You can literally scroll and go on any other live. Not this one, though. Not this live. So I want you to shut up and leave my live. If you're going to say rude things about school, what does this button do? Huh. There's a new button called lighting. I don't think that does anything, but whatever. I got sidetracked there. Stop. Dustin just commented 6'7". Get out of my live now, Dustin. There was no 6'7" here. We almost went an entire live without hearing 6-7. Unbelievable. We went 40 minutes without hearing 6-7. Unreal. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Anthony, for not leaving a rude comment. See, that is what I want to see. If you're in this live, you will either leave a nice comment or no comment. Trenton, thank you for the Sunday. And Testing, thank you for the Marshmallow High. See, those are gifts I appreciate because they do not go in my head and they do not cover my chat. So thank you. I appreciate that. M. Trails, thank you for the super chat. M. Trails says 6-7. Okay. Yeah, you're banned, so you can leave my live now. I'm writing your names. You changed your name to circumvent the ban. You're out. Get out of my live now. How dare you talk to me like that? How dare you treat me like that? I am the owner of this live, and you will respect me. Amp Blocks comments, bro can't get a job. I can get a job. I just don't want a job. So shut up and leave. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, this live is over. I'm ending the live a little shorter tonight because I want to watch the football game. But I will be live tomorrow night at the exact same time. Right now, my plan is I want to go live tomorrow night. I want to go live on Christmas Eve. I don't know if I'm going to go live on Christmas Day. I'll think about that. But I definitely want to go live on Christmas Eve. I definitely want to go live tomorrow night. So, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night, so make sure you're there. If you're a good student who's going to leave nice comments, make sure to be there. However, if you're a rude student who's either going to leave rude comments or send a gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you are not allowed in my live, and you are banned. So don't join my live tomorrow night if you're going to do that. Like Adriana. Adriana says 6-7. If you're going to say 6-7, you're not allowed to join my live tomorrow night. So anyways, have a good night. I'm tired. I gotta rest my voice. And yeah, shout out before I end. Shout out to Turtle and shout out to Lexi. The both of them sent a $20 orange super chat. That is the #1 large super chat of the entire live. So if it stays away for the whole live, and since the live is over, it will. Both of them are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is way for me to honor the #1 large super chat of every live, and so both of them. I feel a burp. So both of them are on here. Thank you so much, Turtle. Thank you so much, Lexi, for that insane $20 orange super chat. The #1 large super chat of the entire live. That is crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gavin, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Gavin. I'm so glad to hear that I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm very sorry to hear that, though. I hope you're doing okay, Gavin. That sounds horrible. You're going to go on my good student list, Gavin. I hope my live streams are entertaining you, because the whole reason why I'm here is to entertain you. I live stream on YouTube to entertain. So as long as you're entertained, I am doing my job right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope everything works out for you, Gavin. That's horrible. So, yeah. This live is over. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a good night. Monica says you're a good entertainer. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. I'm going to post a video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you. Have a good night. I'm ending it. Good night. Thank you.